This is Justin Becker with TheRugged.com, and you are watching Bench or Flex, the fastest fantasy football show on the internet. Now let's get started talking about quarterbacks, guys, because there are 3 teams with buys like New Orleans, San Diego, and Green Bay, and you got some elite quarterbacks there. So let's talk about some quarterbacks that might be available this week, all right? First up, I like Josh Freeman. You know, he's available in a lot of leagues. He's averaging 14 points a game. Now, I know that's not that 20-point, 25-point big weeks you might want from a quarterback, but I like having quarterbacks going to get you a consistent 14 points a game. He's going to get you that every week. I really like him. Now, this week, Houston plays Jacksonville. And you know what that means when the 2 worst pass defenses play each other? A fantasy football explosion! I just want to do that for you guys. Alright, so David Garrard is going to be playing against Houston, and he had a 30-point week against Dallas. If he could do that against Dallas, I expect him to have a big week against the Houston Texans, so definitely worth a pickup this week. He looks real good. Another solid start this week is going to be Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's a lot like Jason Freeman, where he's going to get you about 12 to 15 points a game, and he's still available in a lot of leagues, and he's definitely worth a waiver. Last person I want to talk about this week in the quarterback position is Shaun Hill. He's questionable this week because he had that broken arm, but with Matt Stafford going out for the season, I think he's going to be a really good pickup for your playoff run. Now remember that when he was playing, he was a top 5 quarterback, so I really think that if you pick him up, he might be a guy you might start throughout the playoffs if you can get him. Now, speaking of injured players, you know, some guys that are on the mend are Sidney Rice and Reggie Bush. Bush should be back after the bye week this week. Sidney Rice, I think he's going to be out another week or 2, and then he should be back. If you're looking for someone to put in that wide receiver spot, you can put Reggie Bush in a flex, probably play him at either position. Definitely worth pickups if you're expecting to have a long, deep playoff run here. Okay, now the running back situation in Carolina is really murky. Jonathan Stewart, he got that concussion last week, and D'Angelo Williams, he's probable this week. So someone I kind of like here is Mike Goodson. He really might be worth kind of watching throughout the week and seeing if what's happening with that Carolina running back situation, because he might be getting the start in Carolina. Also in Arizona, Beanie Wells is having more issues with his knee. There's some swelling, and it seems like it's going to keep bothering him. As we saw last week, he got very few carries. I see Tim Hightower getting pretty much every carry for the Cardinals this week, and they're going against the 29th rushing defense in Seattle. Good start if you can pick him up as well. Finally, what I want to talk about is Randy Moss, him getting his first start in Tennessee. Someone I really like is Nate Washington. Now, what Randy Moss did for Wes Welker in New England, I expect Randy Moss to do that for Nate Washington. I expect him to be a good pickup and get you consistent, 8 to 10 points a week. All right, guys, that's it for Bench or Flex. Come next time and we'll talk about Week 11. If you have any questions or comments, make sure to check out TheRugged.com and we will get to them. See you next time.